What's up, guys? It's JMS80 with Frag the Nation, bringing you some team deathmatch on Crisis. And today I will be using the AK-47 with the dual mag attachment. My secondary is the Python with speed reloader, and my perks are they are Ghost Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Ninja Pro. And I am using the Kill Streaks care package. Excuse me. The Blackbird and the Attack Dogs. Now, I only reached the care package in this game. It's quite annoying, but I still get a good score. I only die twice. You know, it's one of those games where you get like, in this game I get about 17 or 18 kills, but I only die twice. It's a good game, but it's one of those games where you know you could have easily reached your top kill streaks a couple of times, but that person who kills you just so happens to find you right in the middle of it, and they get you at that right time, and it's just really annoying, but still a good game nonetheless. And yeah, and right there, good little tip that a lot of people like to take that staircase. Not a lot of people realize they can get to that top level by taking the route that I did of climbing up the back of that fence. And right there, it just annoys me so much. It's one of the mistakes that I make, and one of the little tips that I have. Every time I get close up on somebody, I want to shoot. That's my first instinct, is to pull that right trigger and to shoot them, but I should just do the knife like everybody else does, and I do it sometimes when I'm really thinking about it. After I die a couple times from the knife, I'm like, alright, get up close, knife the guy. Enough said. And right here, should have knifed him, but it's just, I don't know, it's my very first instinct to just hold down that right trigger. And like I said before in one of my other commentaries, I should probably maybe utilize steady aim or something like that. That would probably benefit me more than Sleight of Hand Pro, but I do like to be able to aim down those sights faster, and the reload is good as well. Right here, this is just terrible on my part, but I just chase him around and knife him on the other end. Also, like I was explaining before, that it's a good place right there at the top of those stairs to place a claymore, because, like I said before, not everybody uses the obvious sneaky way to get up to that second story by climbing the wall and coming up and over like that. Everybody usually takes those staircases, and in some matches, if you think that the flow of traffic, in this map right here on Crisis, the flow of traffic tends to go 2 to 3 directions, either strictly up the middle, up the little bunker area, sometimes over the top here where I'm sitting right now, and off to the left. But usually the main point of focus, though, is usually in that house. I don't know why. Most of these maps have a main point of focus, and in this one it is that house. Everybody, I don't know, they're eventually drawn to it at one point or another in the match. And it's a good thing to place a claymore either at those stairs right there where I just got the assist on that guy, or at the stairs on the inside of the house, because nobody is thinking to take the safer route and try to get up to that top level without a possibility of, you know, being taken out. And I know the wall could possibly leave you vulnerable to oh, excuse me. Oh man. But you know, it could possibly leave you vulnerable to fire from that one side. And yes, that is true. You are vulnerable somewhat from that area. But if you know that your team is over there at some point, and you know the team or the opposing team is spawning on the other side, then go for it. If not, just be cautious, especially if you're playing against me, because that claymore, if I'm in the area, most likely that claymore will be sitting on those stairs. And right here, this dude was just terrible, and if I would have saw him before he saw me, he would have been dead easy enough. But he just came around that corner just firing from the hip like a madman, and it looked like it pretty much took him almost his entire magazine just to kill me, which is ridiculous. Right here, like I'm talking about, using the wall to get up there. Right there in the instance, I knew that my team was spawning on this side, so I knew it was safe to jump over on that wall. And right here, the reason why I jumped down out there, I thought there was somebody on the bottom story, because I saw a couple of skulls go up, and I decided to come back up here. And anyway, yeah, like I was telling before, AK-47 is my favorite gun in this game. I was starting to go a little bit back and forth between the AUG and this gun right here, but as of late, I mean, I'd say I would probably use the AK-47 in every single match that I could, if it had, you know, that if the kick wasn't really mess with the long range capabilities, because in every other instant it is probably the perfect weapon in this game. And I know a lot of other people are probably arguing, oh, the FAMAS is the best weapon in this game, or, you know, the M16 and whatnot. And I have a really good M16 game that I will be posting up here soon. I know I haven't really been playing a lot with it, and I'm gonna try to delve off into other and get good games with other weapons and things like that, so that way I'll have a little bit of variety here, because I know that a good percentage of this gameplay that's coming out is the AK-47, and you know, but it's my weapon of choice. It's, you know, it's what I'm most comfortable with, and it's what I'm best with. You know, like in Modern Warfare 2. In Modern Warfare 2, the AK-47, to me, it was fun to use, but it wasn't my favorite gun, and it was something I wasn't comfortable with. Right here is another good spot to place a claymore. As long as you slightly leave it behind that little tiny rock right there, they really can't see it coming up, and by the time they do see it, it's already too late, and they're already tripping it. But anyway, oh, nice little knife on that guy. Oh. But anyway, I should probably shut up here, because the game is about to be wrapping up, and just another terrible. I do that every time I just. Oh, a couple of good knives right there. Anytime I get really excited, I tend to spray a lot. But right here, get the final kill. Final score 17-2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be bringing you guys another video later on today. See you later, guys.